Welcome to On the Edge with April Mahoney Brains. Here, this is the spot where the conversations are pointed, the guests are sharp, and the responses are never dull. Did you bring your thinking caps? Because it's time to put them on. Because the conversation starts now. Welcome to On the Edge with April Mahoney Brains. This is the address. This is the spot right here in your face. See it, see it, see it? Where the conversation is pointed and the guests are sharp and the responses are never dull. And we are in Canada. Oh, yes. We're with Isabelle Mercier-Turcotte.
Perfect. That's correct.
I'm getting better with my French brains. I'm so excited to have her. You know, I find a lot of diamonds in the rough, and she is one of them. She is a fireball. I bet being in the room with her would set your soul on fire, literally. She is a brand business ambassador, a creator, performance catalyst. She works with horses. She's got a very, very interesting life. And as we were just talking in the green room, we both share a similar learning challenge growing up. That does not make us disabled. That makes us able to teach things and see things from a broader perspective. We are both very much out of the box kind of thinkers. So let's welcome her to the edge. How are you, Isabelle?
I am great. I like it. Let's welcome her to the edge. I like that. I'm excellent. Thank you, April.
Good, good. Well, I'm just, again, so excited. I've watched your videos. I've watched you, in the room with people in the videos, and you just light the room up. I mean, just where does all this come from?
I was raised in a family. We're 4 generations of entrepreneurs in my family. So we're all hairdressers, thus the crazy lid.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So, my dad was a radio talk show and TV talk show host. My mom was a hairdresser. And I say was, my dad's passed away, but my mom's still alive, but she's no longer working. She's finally retired. Good for her. So, I was raised, one day, April, I'm going to write a book that's going to be called What I've Learned, Lessons I've Learned from Behind the Chair. Working with my mom in a hairdresser salon, I've learned so much about branding, about customer service, about how to treat people, about how to make someone's day, and how to really help people live better lives. And I learned that from early on as my diapers, truly, really spending time with my mom at the hairdresser salon.
Well, they understand this very clearly, that is a place for therapy. You learn everything about an individual, from who he's cheating with to the best recipes. Your hair, it's very an intimate relationship. Like when I get my hair braided, for them to weave together the fibers of my life, for them to make a pattern, for it to be appreciated, the love, and sitting there 6 or 7 hours. So I get it. I totally get it. And hairdressers and barbershops have been a place for solace for people since their inception.
And I could not wait to come back from school and spend time with adults. I've always been always hanging out with adults that are 50 years older than I am. Not now, because now I'm 50, but literally I could not wait. And my mom would say, go play outside, go play with your friends. I'd be like, no, I want to be here. I want to have smart conversations. I want to have fun with adults. I want to learn how to do the work. And I've learned so much from my mom and from those experiences as a kid. It has made me a brand and culture builder that I am today. And I'm so happy. It wasn't always easy. I worked as of early age. I started paying for my schooling. I was 9 years old, contributing to my own success. And, I didn't think that was fun at the time, because I thought all my friends, they just ask and they get what they want. And I had to work for half the money of everything I wanted. And man, am I happy that my mom did that today.
Yeah, I know. I was just talking to a girlfriend of mine, and she's trying to back me up off my daughter, because I've allowed my daughter to have such great privilege. But now I'm going to have to cut her off, because you need to understand what it is to have and have not. And if I don't allow you to understand and have that experience when I'm not here, what are you going to do?
Right.
So again, I'm a firm believer in I can show you, better than I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times people turn down the volume. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to do this thing called mindset. Give me your definition of mindset.
You know, funny, the poster behind me is mindset is everything. I mean, at the end of the day, it's more known now that thoughts become things. And well, for me, mindset is like the undertow of an ocean. If the undertow of the ocean is going east, it doesn't matter how hard you row west, you're going east. So mindset actually dictates, creates your future, dictates mainly how you're going to live today, right? Because you can actually perception and mindset. You can change your perception. You can up level your mindset. And that's all I do all day is change my perception, up level mindset. That's what positioning and branding is all about to begin with. But I'm glad you're asking that. What is my definition of mindset? Yeah, mindset is the one and only thing that can either better or worsen your experience in this bodysuit on this planet today.
I call it our GPS.
Yeah, exactly.
Our internal guidance system.
Correct.
Because you have a choice. I ran into a situation. I was talking to my mentor, and I was like, I'm running into this situation again. I said, and this is going to happen to me again. And she goes, no, April. She says, because what you have to do is you have to look and draw upon what happened previously, and now you have an opportunity to reframe it and reset it.
Correct.
You knew what the outcome was the last time.
Yeah.
Now you have an opportunity to change it. A lot of people will not allow themselves the ability to edit and filter information. What doesn't work for you, you can discard it. It's okay.
Well, it's because most people, including me at times, listen, we're human, and this is what happens when we're human, but we take past facts as facts forever. Well, a past fact cannot, if you let it predict your future, it sure will. But a past fact is nothing but a past fact. It can be rewritten.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, as you work with people, branding, I've been a brand ambassador for some of the top products, Casio and oh God, I could just name Power Grill and alcohol lines, all of that. But people don't understand the key to branding. They think that it's, or they'll say, I've rebranded myself. Well, you weren't solidified in your first brand. When you look at places like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Walmart, you see a distinct style, feel, touch, texture. You know what they're all about. Their logo doesn't change. They don't have all these different crazy fonts. When you see that Nike check, all you need to see is the check. You don't even need to see Nike. And you know what that's about. What are some of the things that you suggest people should really incorporate when they're trying to brand themselves?
Well, to begin with, a lot of people view branding as a visual solely. They feel that they talk about branding like it's a cosmetic thing. And yes, the cosmetic side of a brand is important. As you just said, the check mark of Nike, that's a cosmetic side. It's a repetition of visual that is consistent, that tells you, that reminds you if you like this brand, if you connect with this brand, this message, yes or no. Ultimately, though, branding is about understanding who you are, what you do better than anyone else. Why should people care? What's the experience that you want to provide? Which is why I'm so thankful with my mom and her salon, because she really taught me how to create an experience that is worth re-experiencing over and over again, and that is worth bragging about, right? So my job is to help my clients have their clients say, I would be a fool to do business with anyone else but you, regardless of price. And that requires a certain understanding of what you stand for, what you believe in, what you will and will not do to go from A to B, how you're going to present yourself. Look and feel, while is important, but the look and feel is almost like a cherry on the sundae. If the sundae tastes like crap, it doesn't matter the beautiful cherry on it. People are not going to eat it again and again, right?
Absolutely. And consistency and visibility. A lot of people are not consistent with their brand. Again, they're all over the place, but that's your messaging. So I get
there's messaging as part of branding, there's positioning as part of branding. How do people perceive you? But that comes with you knowing who you are, what you do, and how you state that to the world, and how you be that. Because it's one thing to state it, it's another thing to be it. Right. And so branding is about being what you say you are, and doing what you say you're going to do. And it's also about positioning yourself in a certain way in the market so you're known. Because at the end of the day, listen, if people don't know you, they're not going to buy from you. They're not going to be impacted by you if they don't know you. So you do have to have a certain amount of consistency in exposure and position in order for your brand to become more known. And of course, people will judge your brand in its consistency, in its delivery, in its experience. And the key is to have the perception of a brand be exactly what the internal delivery is. When perception and reality aligns, you've got a winner.
You got a winner. And authenticity and originality. What is the deal breaker? What makes your salon different than my salon? We both do colors. We both do perms. We both do shampoos. Is it the customer service? Is it the ambiance? Is it the wine that I serve? Again, how do I make you feel in that experience? And again, what are other people saying? That's what I love about my show. And yes, I don't even, I don't make any bones about it. I want to hear what other people have to say. I could boast about it all day long because I do it, but I want to hear the experience that other people have. And that's very, very important to me.
Yeah.
So you have a very unique gift and business model. You work with horses. I'm going to let you tell me a little bit about that. I listened to your business partner, and she was just saying how horses are just so in tune, how they can connect with you, because I'm intimidated by horses. I got on one and that sucker ran to the edge of the cliff. I was pulling on the reins and I was talking sweetly and I was doing all of this. And well, when she finally stopped, I got off, gave her a couple sugar cubes and a carrot, and I walked back 3 miles. Haven't been on one since.
Yeah, so you're funny. I'm glad that you've watched a couple of videos of my partner. So the thing is, we don't work with horses in the sense that our clients are going to go on the horse and we're going to go horseback riding. That's not how we leverage our horses, which are partners. Horses are our secret weapons, literally, in a positive way. Horses are so unique in they read energy. They're like truth scanners. They can detect dis-ease. They can detect misuse of energy. They can detect misalignment. So we invested in creating this retreat center called Trailblazers here on Vancouver Island in Canada, because I work on outcome with my clients. So strategy, marketing, branding, anything logistical and tactical and deliverables. Margarita works with the overcome. I'm outcome. She works with overcome. You were talking about mindset earlier. What needs to be overcome for our clients, be large mogul companies or small solopreneurs? What needs to be overcome in order to get to the outcome sooner, better, and with more efficiency? And horses are brilliant because they scan, they understand energy, they can work by phone, by Zoom, doesn't even have to be on our premise. And the beauty is they get us to get to the core of the matter. And it would take us years to get to that without horses. And now we know it's so much better. We call it business horsepower.
Okay, so give us an idea of what that looks like. You have a retreat, we come, we're open to the experience. What are we going to experience?
Well, listen, I mean, with me, we're going to work in the Pioneer Room. It's really tactical. We look under the hood of your brand and of your business. We look at elevating the business model. We look at what makes you unique. Many people do not know. And by the way, quality is not a unique a differentiator. For most businesses, it's not. So some parts of the retreat is about really figuring out what is your best marketing actions, what makes you different, why would people choose you instead of anyone else regardless of price. So there's a side that is tactical, practical, strategic. The other side is mindset. So there's going to be times where we're going to be outside working with the horses, not on the horses, working with the horses at really digging deep around what are some of the fears, what are the blocks that are stopping you from going from here to there, what leadership, teams. As soon as you work with people, April, you know as much as I do, the shit can hit the fan. So really teaching and learning about leadership, becoming a better influencer, a better leader, that all happens with Margarita and the horses. And it's coaching in the presence of the horse, because the horse actually reads the energy, communicates with Margarita through movement. Margarita is a horse whisperer. She understands horses, reads their body language. I've seen them take a position, all of them take a particular formation to talk to Margarita to actually unblock someone. And once a client has understood and really got it, and they went from the head to the heart, the horses break their position and move on to something else. I mean, it is weird to explain. You can't really understand until you see it, me included, by the way. I had to see it time and time. Now I've seen it for years. So you can't invent this stuff. It is absolutely mind-boggling, transforming, and it's unique. It's a unique experience. And you're right, these beasts are big. You know, they have a mind of their own, and but there's no danger here because we're not riding them. We're just partnering with them.
Well, again, animals are the best.
Oh, they know it all. They feel it because they have no ego, right? They feel energy. So, for example, we saved a client's life. He had a heart problems. He didn't know. And horses do a thing where they read energy, and then they do a little thing called scraping, very, very, very gentle. They take their lips and they go where their disease is, and they go like this. So every time a horse goes to a person and does a little gentle scraping, we know that there is disease in this particular dis-ease, right, in the body. So they do the same with energy, blockage, things that you've experienced in your early ages that are stopping you from moving forward that you don't even know. Horses know, they know that.
Wow. How did you find your partner?
You mean my partner, Margarita?
Yes.
Yeah. So she is my wife and business partner.
Okay.
And we met at 18 years old, April. We have been together 30 years.
Oh.
I think
that's amazing.
There should be a reward for that. There should be an award.
I know. I've been married 38. And so again, we should get a medal just for that.
Totally.
There's a lot of learning. Let's talk about commitment.
Yeah.
Because there's people that are afraid to commit, don't want to commit, have had trauma in their life, and so they can't get beyond that. They've got epigenetics, intergenerational trauma that's occurring, and then that negative self-talk. What do you say to that person?
Of course, we all have gone through thick and thin in our lives in one way or another. Again, it comes back to what you were talking about at the very beginning, mindset and what it is that you want to create. There's things that every single human being is meant to be on this planet, is meant to actually get rid or go through those challenges so that you can become truly who you're meant to becoming on this planet, so that you can impact the people that you're meant to be impacting. And there are times where there's no other way than moving through what needs to be moved through, because you're always on the edge of a transformation, something better, another way that you can impact and influence people, right? So believe me, you and I continually do, and your audience members, continually work on ourselves. And committing, for me, commitment. See, I have many tattoos, but one of them say happiness is when what I think, what I say, and what I do are in harmony. So when my intention is to be in alignment with this, in alignment with what I think, what I say, and what I do. And anytime that I'm not in alignment with these three things, more disease will happen in my body and in my life. This is my belief. I might be wrong, but this is what I believe. And I believe that by being intentionally working on think, say, and do, it's by far my biggest commitment to go through the things I need to go through in order to be my best self, right? So yes, you got to commit to yourself to becoming your best self and looking at every memory, everything that happened in your life to go, what is this teaching me to become? Who is this situation teaching me to become or wanting me to become?
Mm-hmm. Well, you must really believe it because you tattooed it on your skin.
I
Let's talk a little bit about the body art.
Body art.
Mm-hmm. I see that you have, is that a full sleeve? Your shoulder?
Full sleeve, full back.
Full back. And why?
It's a whole story. This whole thing is a story. It is a story. It's about commitment. It is about art. I am a unique individual. I like to show my uniqueness not only in what I say, but also what I do and who I am. And I was inspired to tell a story through my skin. I tell stories through books and through paper and through audio all the time. And I thought, why not skin?
Well, that looks like it hurts.
It does definitely hurt.
Wow.
But
my
whole back, my whole back is done as well.
Wow.
It does hurt.
Is that it for you, or you're going to continue to?
For now, I'm not compelled to do any more. It might be, but I never say never.
I know. I always tell this story. My girlfriend, bless her heart, she was a full-figured girl, and she had this beautiful raven with these big wings.
Yeah.
And one day she got a wild hair up her ass, and she says, "Oh, that's
a big wing right there."
Yeah. And she had this big raven on there, and she decided to go get gastric bypass. After she got the gastric bypass, it went from a raven down to a crow.
Oh my God. I think about that, April. I think about when I'm old and wrinkly, what this is going to look like. I don't know what it's going to look like, but hey.
Just moisturize and get you some cocoa butter and keep it
That's right. Will do.
So let's get some fun facts about you, Isabella. If you were an appliance in the kitchen, what appliance would you be and why?
I think I would be an air fryer.
Air fryer?
I think I'd be an air fryer. I am quick. I do things and I do things well, and I don't beat around the bush. I'm easy to clean, easy. You know what I mean? Like there's an ease and effortless with an air fryer. I think I'd be an air fryer.
I'd probably be the spice grinder.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I like to mix it up. I like it spicy. Yeah. I like to add a little flavor to it, so I would do that.
Nice.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is the entire Pantone book. Let me tell you, I love orange. I love orange. If I had to pick, I'd probably pick orange. But as a designer, as a brand builder, I am in bed with the entire Pantone spectrum.
Well, and that's good because then you have variety. I think my favorite color is green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does something to my soul. It's a
power
color. So I feel very comfortable with it. If you were an animal, what animal would you be and why?
Either, I don't know, I want to say a lion or an owl. I know it's a very, very drastic difference, but
I love them both. And
yeah, it's there's a lioness in me, but there's also some wisdom from an owl. We have owls on our property, and we have 5.5 acres here with horses, and owls, and ravens and eagles, and it's just amazing. And the wisdom of an owl is mind-boggling to me. So I might be a cross between a lion and an owl.
You know what I'd be? I'd be a party animal.
Oh, nice. Oh, I bet it's not your first time you've said that.
No, because I love to be a party animal.
Great.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
I always wish for more peace of mind for me, but also for people around me, people in the world. Peace of mind. 3 wishes. Wow. definitely, you know, a whole lot of fun. I am also, I can't say I'm a party animal, but I love having fun. I love great connection. You know, traveling the world. I've traveled the world, but not everywhere. So my wish would be to see every major city of this and small towns in on this beautiful planet of ours. More peace of mind and I guess more joy.
Those are beautiful. Three. What are three things, Isabella, that you just absolutely cannot live without?
I cannot live without massive creative inspiration.
Wow.
It's difficult for me. I need my massive creative inspiration.
A massive, okay? Yeah.
Yes.
That's what the whoa, because I'm a big dreamer too.
I know. Otherwise I feel like there's a spark missing for me. And then I don't know. It's just, I like when I'm inspired and I'm creative. I wouldn't live without that feeling for sure. I'm sure I could live without my honey, but I don't want to live without my honey. I would love to be with this person for the rest of my life and then beyond. What else would I not want to live without? I don't have my health. I would not want to live without my health. That's for sure. And if I had, you know, a wish, I'd love to go to a party with you.
Girl, let me tell you, I'll turn it up.
Turn it up.
I will turn it up. I'm going to be 60 in a couple days.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And you know, I have embodied it. I'm unapologetic. I'm a lot more mellow. You know, I've got a lot of things that are pressing on me right now, but I just have really learned to just kind of pace myself. It is what it is, and what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
I agree.
Who pours into you, Isabella? Who are your inspirations? Where do you continue to you know, gain knowledge from, wisdom, inspiration?
You know, I have a couple different people that I'm inspired by. I'm inspired by two of my coaches. They're extremely inspiring individuals. They're not massively known in the world, and they're massively inspiring to me. There are a few authors. The author Greg McKeown from the book Essentialism and Effortless. So this is book number 2, Effortless, Essentialism, Effortless. Amazing individual, amazing author, just sound, practical advice that you resonate with, you know?
Right.
My mom is always an inspiration to me as well. I don't mean to be tacky, but she's an inspiration.
Hey, that's the best person you can learn from. And the horses, of course.
The horses are absolute, you know, Margarita, we're working on an oracle deck. And as well, most likely there'll be a book at some point on the work that Margarita is doing with the horses, because it's just too good not to share, you know?
Oh, absolutely. It's so unique. It's so unique, so powerful. And in closing, Isabella, what would you like your legacy to be?
Oh, you know, I know that I am on this planet to help people become more of who they are, unapologetically, like you said, right? I am unapologetically me. And that's truly is helping people. I want to be known for someone who's helped people really own their badassery, whatever their badassery is. Yeah, let's say it that way.
That's beautiful. So please tell my brains how to get in contact with you, reach out to you. Maybe, like I said, when I come back from Italy and I don't have to ride the horse, I may have to come out to Canada and check out and get some of that horse wisdom, because they are very smart. Even the way they look at you, you know, you can tell there's a conversation going on in their head about you. So they're amazing animals.
The beauty, what you just said is right, because all they need is a voice, and Margarita is that voice, right? Mm-hmm. They connect with Margarita, and Margarita translates basically. And so how to best connect with me? Well, first I have 2 TEDx talks. They're both on my website. So my website is LeapZoneStrategies.com. LeapZoneStrategies.com. I can send you a couple of links after this episode, April.
Okay.
And both of my TED Talks are on the website. I'm on Facebook, of course. I'm on YouTube. I do have a Leap TV called an online show called Leap TV. Amazing episodes, absolutely free, as to how to build a culture, build a brand, build a business that kicks some butt, that kicks ass. So those are the best ways of connecting with me. Of course, on our website, there's a lot of free training, free master classes. One of them is how to be the first, the best, and the only. And the other one is how to get paid well for your genius. And that's all free. I love sharing my genius and sharing my skills for free so people can actually learn and implement. And those are the best ways to connect with me.
Well, they're the absolute best, and you are the best. Brains, I need you to go in and love, like, and share. What do I tell you? Love, like, and share this wisdom, because it came to you for free. But just because you didn't pay to get up in here doesn't mean that you're not supposed to pay attention. So thank you so much for being here with me, Isabella. You have been such a fireball. I knew this was going to be a great interview, and I'm serious. I'm coming there,
I can't wait. I'm going to, we talked about commitment. I'm going to hold you to it.
Hey, it's nothing but a point and a click and an airline ticket for me. And I'm 60 years old. I can do what I want to do.
That's correct.
So thank you so much, darling. I appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Bye, brains.